Alright everyone, Nifty Thrifty Girl here, continuing on with our sudden influx of Singer machines. We've listed a 503, a 301, and now I'm going to offer you a 500A. And then I think we're going to switch over and do a couple Kenmores. I think that's the plan. Or, I'm sorry, we have a Kenmore coming in a super cool new home. So if you're just randomly watching sewing machine videos or whatever and not totally in love with the Singer or whatever, we've got some cool machines coming up. Anyway, we're Nifty Thrifty Girl on eBay. I am Nifty Thrifty Girl on Facebook, so check out both sites. I do offer machines for sale on both eBay and Facebook. Facebook, it's going to be a little cheaper for you if you purchase it directly from my Facebook page. I do take PayPal, so you'll be protected and all that good stuff. Anyway, so we'll get down to this machine today. This is a Singer Slant-O-Matic 500A, the Rocketeer. Of course, it's the classic, immediately recognizable taupe, light beige, oyster white kind of thing going. And of course, it is a slant shank machine. It's direct drive. There's no belts. It's it runs on the motor inside. There's no belts to change, so which is super cool. It does have the front drop-in 66 bobbin mechanism. It uses class 66 bobbins. I would suggest to use plastic bobbins like this if you do not have access to vintage bobbins, vintage class 66. The new ones that you buy in the store, the center ring actually protrudes past the outside, and it sometimes messes up in your bobbin case. So if you can't get vintage bobbins, buy plastic bobbins because they're going to be smooth and not have that issue. This particular machine is in really clean cosmetic condition. Didn't find a whole lot with it. It was at an estate sale, so I've scraped up some stuff to put in with it. Of course, it has all the built-in stitches, the same as the 401A. So this machine, you really don't need cams to make all of these stitches, but there are, it uses the top hat cams anyways. But the 500A has all the built-in stitches, and you really don't need it. Cool thing is this one does have the third spool pin that stores upside down in the top, and that is for if you want to sew with this lid closed. You take this out, there's a little hole in the top of the lid, and your thread can sit on the top of your machine. Pretty cool. So your stitch selectors are here, and you have to put these knobs in different combinations to make your stitches. This is your stitch width. This is your stitch length in reverse. This is your throat plate release lever. And your bobbin winders up here on the top as well. Your presser foot pressure is inside here. There's a needle threading diagram here. So it's kind of cool. It was way ahead of its time, in my opinion. 15x1 needles is what works with it. You do get a package of vintage Singer needles. They seem to be fine. I don't feel any burrs. They were in a sewing box. There's a zigzag foot on it. You get a slant shank zipper foot. And I can't remember what this foot is, but it has a weird, toe in the middle. It's really strange. That's a slant shank. It works. I can't remember what it is. I'll have to look it up. Anyways, this is serviced and ready to go, just like all of our machines always are. So you can take it out of the box when you get it, and you can set it up and sew with it. So, here we go. It's already threaded up. So, B and L, B on this side, L on this side, is zigzag. So right now we're on a plain zigzag. I need to put some glasses on here. Nice zigzag. And actually this one is doing really good on tension balance too. This one needs to come up here. So let's change. So when you do want to change, you need to bring this back to 3 in the middle, and it kind of loosens up the knobs. If you try to change these, turn these knobs while this is on 5, it's really hard. So put it back to 3. Let's do H and L. So we're going to put on each. And it's already on out. So we're going to bring in our width, or length, I'm sorry. And that was kind of like a checkerboard, back and forth. So that came out really nice. Zigzag, zigzag. I did a ball stitch earlier, and here's like a double back stitch I did earlier. I was messing with it. It takes singers a little bit to adjust in the tension. This one still needs a hair of adjustment. So I move that up a hair to number 5, which 5's kind of high, but singers are very moody, and you have to really play with the tension all the time. So let's out a little bit. So anyway, that is the Singer 500A. It is available for purchase, and as you can see, it's serviced, it sews, and it's ready to go. You do get 9, I forgot to say this earlier, I think. There's 9 discs that I scraped up to put with it. A lot of these, I mean seriously, some of these patterns are already going to be made by the machine itself, but some people like to have the cams, so that's going to come with it. Some bobbins, a couple feet, needles, and there you go. Singer 500A. Thank you.